Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to another episode of Assetto Corsa, Can I Beat Pole? But before we get into it, why not head down below, like and subscribe, because it does help out a lot. So here we are, in the Ferrari F2004, probably the best looking car of all time, let's just be honest. Look at this absolute beauty, of course driven by Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello during the 2004 season. Of course taking both championships that year by about 10 miles. So of course, if you haven't realised, we are at circuit de Nevers Magny-Cours. Of course, it used to be the French Grand Prix from about like 1992 to 2004 or something like that. I think the last time it was used was 2004. But I'm not too sure. It actually was probably used earlier. I'm pretty sure 1991 was the first time it was used. Up until 2004, maybe a bit later, I'm not too sure. But during the 2004 season, Fernando Alonso took pole with a 1:13.698, followed by Michael Schumacher 3/10 down, and David Coulthard in third place. And Michael Schumacher actually took the win from Fernando Alonso and Rubens Barrichello. Now, I would normally actually, kind of take Fernando Alonso's car, as he set the fastest lap, but I actually couldn't find a mod for the 2004 Renault. Well, I did find some, I actually have some downloaded, but it just didn't work with this map. I'm not really sure why, so I guess we're just going to try and beat Michael Schumacher's pole time of a 1:13.971. And as you can see over here, my best from practice, or three laps of practice, was a 1:19.491. So quite a far ways away from that time, but I guess we're going to see how close we can get to that time. So the only bit of knowledge I have of this track is about 2 race highlights and a couple of laps before as a test, as I get a really bad exit out of the last kind of chicane over there. And this is, of course, the 2004 variant of the track. After this lap, I'm kind of going to tell you a bit more about it. But before that, like, the last corner was different. It was just basically like a straight in without that kind of chicane at the end, which is kind of interesting. It probably was a little bit faster, to be honest, a couple seconds at least, as that we go on the brakes at the 100-meter board. Maybe a little bit too late, to be honest. There, we need to stick to the left over here, actually. I keep on actually forgetting this, but there is a chicane over here, which we can kind of lift off and take it without braking, which is something I learned not too long ago, as we, well, basically mess that up, don't we? We somehow actually end up making time over there, but we definitely lost about half a second over there, if not a little bit more. As well, we can kind of do the same as we did over there. We're just going to kind of go on the brakes before we kind of get out, because of course there's the sand over there, as we go roaring down with the absolutely amazing engine about 100 meters, maybe a bit later, maybe a bit earlier, to be honest. As we got to watch out over here, as if you hit the sausage curbs, they absolutely launch you into the air, and across line we are going to improve by about half a second. There was definitely a lot more to that, but 1:18.9, which is quite nice. So this circuit we actually running on was used from, well, basically 2003 to now. Of course, there's still like GT4 and stuff like that racing here to this day, and it's using this layout. The other layout with the other corner, the last corner kind of changed, was used from 1992 to 2002. So that was of course quite, well, I'm pretty sure the only difference was the last corner, so yeah, not too much difference, but of course probably made it a little bit faster, to be honest. So I'm going to give myself a couple of laps, maybe about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more, just to see how close I can get to that 1:13 time set by Michael Schumacher during the 2004 French Grand Prix qualifying. So there we go, across the line, 2.6 seconds faster. It was nearly 3 seconds. I actually lost it in the last chicane, about 4/10, maybe even half a second. So we are definitely on the right track. About about 3 seconds off now. So definitely getting a lot closer. And I guess now you can see how this car looks like going around this track. So there you go, 1.555 seconds up with a 1:14.747. So about 1.5 seconds slower, something like that. To be perfectly honest, that's actually quite close to be perfect. To be honest, as this was quite a hard track to master. As you can see, 25 laps up there, and well, we've probably only seen about 3 of them or so. There's probably like a 20-minute period where I just wasn't talking. I just tried getting the laps, and I kept messing up on several parts of the track. But there you go, we finally managed to get in a good lap, which is quite nice. This is honestly quite a nice track. Definitely not too many overtaking spots, especially for today's cars. So going here nowadays would probably be a bad idea. And probably back then it wasn't probably the easiest place to overtake, but I guess I'm not too sure. But for now, that is going to be it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.